It is getting hot outside, and if you're planning to beat the heat lounging by the pool, you'll want to make sure that you're protecting your skin and your hair from all the chemicals.
Yeah, this morning we are joined by Dr. Natalie Hone. She's a dermatologist with the Skin People to learn how we can avoid chlorine damage. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I mean, it's something that maybe a lot of people don't think about. I mean, even with kids, but what are the main effects? Is it that like green hair?
Yes, yes, that can happen, unfortunately and sadly. So a few things. So chlorine is actually a very drying agent, and what it does is it strips our oils from our hair and from our skin. And so when that happens, we can get dry skin, but we can also get brittle hair, and it can change the color of our hair, especially on light hair or chemically treated one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's drying, so that's irritating, but it's also an allergen, right? I mean, like, I think people are surprised to learn that you can have like allergic reactions to chlorine.
Yes, it can certainly be an allergen, and that is a whole other problem, unfortunately, where people might not be able to get in the pool. But for most people, it's actually an irritant. So meaning you're not truly allergic to it, but the more you're exposed to,
it's drying.
Yes, it's drying. It'll strip your natural oils, and then it'll become more of an irritation consistently.
Is there something we're supposed to do before we get in the water to protect your skin?
Yeah, so the easiest thing you could do is get into a quick shower, just wet your hair and skin before. That'll decrease the absorption of chlorine into your body.
Oh, really?
Because you're already wet, so your hair's just not soaking in all the chlorine water.
Exactly, that's a super quick, easy one. If you want to be a little bit more intense about it, you could do a barrier type thing. So ointments like Vaseline for your whole body, or you could do, I know that's kind of intense, and I really want you to do your sunscreen, so I'm not a big fan of that one, but for your hair, you could do oils. So argan oil or coconut oil before getting into the pool, that helps a ton. And then of course you could do complete physical barriers, which are like not shower caps, but swim caps. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. And are there pool caps, I guess, that keep your hair dry? Even swim caps, right? Doesn't your hair get wet?
Yes, it will get wet, but it'll protect it quite a bit more than if it wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay.
Since my hair's already dry, I think I will do the oil. That sounds like a good idea because I would do that anyway to condition my hair. Is there a good way to get the chlorine off once we're ready to get out of the pool?
Yes, so first thing you do as soon as you get out, try to just wash it off, rinse it off with water. But then when you're out, if you could do once a week at least a deep conditioner for your hair, that would help a lot. And then deep moisturizer for your whole body. Ointments are a little bit better, but if you like moisturizer, as long as you choose one that's fragrance-free, moisturize your whole body after your shower.
Yeah, and a lot of things are super simple because even at public pools, they have the showers. They want you to shower before you get in, probably to rinse off a lot of those oils and the stuff in your hair, so don't tell them that you're doing that. But I mean, also immediately after. I mean, and do these same things apply to kids?
Yes, their skin is really sensitive, so it's better. They're not, you know, all the kids, as soon as they get out, they want to start running around. It'll dry, the chlorine will dry onto their skin, and you can see a little bit of sheen of the white. So as soon as they get out, if they could just rinse it off, it would be really helpful for their skin to stay healthy.
That's all it takes, a quick rinse.
Yeah.
This is going to sound ridiculous, but you're a dermatologist. I mean, I had acne growing up and now have a preteen, and so it's like, oh, that drying is good for your acne. I mean,
yes, I know, I hear you. People that have really oily skin feel after a pool like their skin dries up a little bit, and they maybe notice that their skin and their acne gets better. But in the long run, you really are stripping good oils that you need, and we can achieve that treatment of your acne in other safer ways.
Okay. All right. Good.
For people who swim long term, are there other ways to protect your hair? Is it just the deep conditioning once a week?
I recommend the deep conditioning, and then you want to get shampoos that specifically have things like argan oil, like coconut oil. Those types of proteins, keratin, will really kind of help cover the hair shaft that becomes broken.
Yeah.
All right.
And the barrier that you're talking about, I know people don't want to put Vaseline on them, but they're going to wonder, I mean, doesn't sunscreen provide some kind of a barrier?
It does, and it depends what
sunscreen. So another reason to wear sunscreen?
So absolutely, always I'm going to be a big advocate for sunscreen. Sunscreens comes in different vehicles, right? So there's lotions, there's ointments, there's sprays. Some sprays are a little more oily, so that would be a great one. And some of you will notice, once you put that spray on, almost like the little droplets of water
like they bead up.
Right? Exactly, because it is a water repellent. So you're almost like creating a full shield on your skin to protect it.